Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us all, or should I say help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. Before we go into it, your card, the Hanged Man, is your key to the week. When you get your own card, or a card that represents your kind of energy for the key to the week, it means that you're truly aligned with who you are and where it is that you feel like you're going. Now, let's unpack the Hanged Man card. It is a very spiritual card. This card always asks you to delve a little bit deeper. And sometimes in order to do that, you have to make yourself still. When you think about the Hanged Man, he's in complete stasis. This is about reassessment, reevaluation, really looking into things and asking yourself, what is next? Where do I go from here? How do I, is everything that I've done up until now, has it worked? And if not, how can I adjust those things? When you really take the time to go within, or to do the Hanged Man thing, to follow whatever your intuition talks about or whatever your spiritual sense may be, it really does give you a push in the right direction. Now, the other thing with the Hanged Man card as well, it asks you to look at where it is that you've been too giving, where it is that you've done too much for others, or where it is that you've been a martyr. And you know, this is one of the heavier, or sometimes what I like to call the unconscious energy of the Hanged Man. And the reason I say that is because I think when we label things good and bad, it's a real waste of time, and there's too many connotations to each one of those labels. So I try to name them in terms of conscious and unconscious. And one of the unconscious expressions of the Hanged Man card is where you're a martyr, or it's like, oh, you know, woe is me, poor me, it's too much, you know, on my plate. It's where you effectively give away your power. And this week you're being asked to really observe that. And you know, sometimes it's not that we give our power to other people. Sometimes it's just that we fritter it away, you know. So this is asking you to get very clear on some stuff on a personal level this week. For your actions and options, you have the Star card. So you are really focused on your own future this week. You are very aligned with where it is that you want to go, with what it is that you want to create, where it is that you see yourself in your personal future. And this week, I'm going to be really honest with you, because you've got the Hanged Man there. A part of you might think, oh, you know, this is just a fantasy. This is just a dream. This is just something that I really want. But it feels for me like this is actually what you're seeing this week, what you're visualizing, what you're dreaming as well. They're all intuitive nudges. These are all spiritual nudges to say, no, you're on the right path. You're going in the right way. You just need to reassess or reevaluate some of the things that maybe haven't worked up until now, or some of the things that are working but still need a little bit of a tweak. Do you know what I mean? So this is about really getting that bigger, broader sense of driving towards your future. Remember, the Star card gives you that. It gives you a glimpse. And because this is your actions and your options, it does look like there is some sort of opportunity shaping up. And when I say opportunity, this is very likely something that you're already doing. This isn't going to be something new. It's going to be something that you're already working on, but you're going to suddenly start to see, oh, okay, this could be all of that, right? And you'll start to understand that your visions and your desires are more aligned than you might think so. For your communications and conversations, you have the Knight of Swords. So here's the thing. Just like anything that is newly growing or newly starting or newly budding, you have to protect it. This is not a week for you to divulge your ideas. This is not a week for you to talk about these things, these glimpses that you're having, these moments of, yes, that feels right, or I'm going in that direction. This is not a week for that. This is a week for you to get your head down, to do the work, to push on, to push forward, to do all of those things, absolutely. But it's not a week to share this stuff. Your Knight of Swords kind of, for me, is always that caution of doing something too quickly. And I feel like the thing that you could do too quickly this week, and it might be because you're so excited about what you're seeing, what you're feeling, Either keep it to yourself or keep it within the circle that you know really has your back or really supports your dreams. That part is really important. All right. For your money and materials, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So slow and steady is going to win the race, right? This week, it looks like you are either making some sort of a financial plan for the future, literally, or you are deciding what direction you're going in when it comes to your finances, your work and your money. And this is where you're going to make that first step. This is where you say, right, okay, I understand. I'm literally just sowing the seed here. I'm probably not going to see anything happen this week, but I'm going to remember this week for a long time to come. When it comes to your physical health, it looks like this is just about you starting a specific journey. This looks like the week where you're saying to yourself, right, I'm going to start the diet, or I'm going to change my diet, or I'm going to, right, this week I'm actually going to drink 2 liters of water every day, or what's the other one? You know, yeah, maybe you're going to start doing your strength training, your resistance training, or maybe you're just going to get in the rest that you know you need. You know, maybe you're going to start doing something about building a sleep schedule, all of those things, right? This week you could be really focusing on. When it comes to your materials, as in your home, this really does, for me, feel like you guys are looking at where it is that you're going to live next. Which is nice, right? It's really, really nice. Either that, or you're going to be doing some serious work on the place that you're in, because you know you're going to be there for a long time to come. For your love and relations, you've got the Nine of Cups. Look at this. I mean, this is a great card for love, because it's all about emotional contentment, and it will see you having that this week. If you are single, if you're seeing somebody, if you're partnered, if you're married, this is just a great card for love, because it means that the heart is truly there, and it means that whatever you're putting in, you are definitely getting out. Now, because this comes off the edge of the Seven of Pentacles, you want to think about this in terms of a marathon, not a sprint, right? So don't rush in all guns blazing, and if it's not this right now, then, you know, it probably never will be. Just take your time with it and let it be a slow build and a slow burn. There is a lot of great energy here for love life this week. This is fantastic. I mean, even with your Hanged Man and your Knight of Swords, I actually feel like this is going to be a really good week for you guys. I think there's a lot of great energy here. I think there's a lot of goals, plans, future orientated steps and directions that come through. It's just a great week. It really is. Yeah, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.